Manchester United will be back in cup competition on Sunday as they take on Fulham in the FA Cup. Erik ten Hag has already claimed one trophy this season to end United's long wait for silverware by winning the Carabao Cup, and he looks determined to add more to the cabinet. United advanced to the last 8 of the Europa League on Thursday by defeating Real Betis and could move to the FA Cup semi-finals at the weekend. High-flying Fulham are standing in their way to a return to Wembley in the final match before the first international break of 2023. United will be without Casemiro, who begins his 4-game suspension, while Alejandro Garnacho, Christian Eriksen and Donny van de Beek are all sidelined. Antony and Anthony Martial both missed the trip to Seville, and Ten Hag doesn't expect either to be available. Diogo Dalot should come back into the starting 11 as Aaron Wan-Bissaka was so limited in Spain. The rest of the back five picks itself. One of the lessons Ten Hag learned in the opening weekend defeat to Brighton was not to start Scott McTominay and Fred together again. Though they have had some success as a duo, their partnership belongs in the past, and Marcel Sabitzer has the benefit of 3 starts next to Fred. Wout Weghorst's inclusion is a case of playing the percentages. United are going to be short of game changers, and he would not be an ideal option to send on. Dropping Weghorst would also mean moving Marcus Rashford from the left. It is a big ask for Facundo Pellistri to start again, but he has some momentum, whereas Jadon Sancho underwhelmed when he came on in Spain, and his best impacts since he returned have been off the bench. With another trip to Wembley inside a strong team is the order of the day here. Varane's rest in Seville is a sign he will come back in, and 2 changes can be made at fullback, with Dalot and Shaw back in for a home game where United should be on the front foot. The biggest issue is how they cope without Casemiro. The sign of Sabitzer coming on against Betis is a hint he might start, but neither the Austrian or Fred is a natural defensive midfielder, so they will need to make that partnership work, with McTominay waiting in the wings. Fernandes starts every game at the moment. That is also true of Weghorst, with Ten Hag handling Martial very carefully. Rashford will begin on the left, and, as well as Pellistri did on Thursday, Sancho deserves a start here if Antony is unavailable. Facundo Pellistri impressed in Seville, and his raw pace and directness offered a different dynamic to United's attack. I'd like to see him start again in a match with a bit more on the line to see how well he can do in a high-pressure scenario. Wout Weghorst has started the last 17 matches, so maybe it's time he made way. Marcus Rashford could lead the line with Jadon Sancho given an opportunity on the left. Marcel Sabitzer should be the man to replace Casemiro, but otherwise the rest of the team should be full strength with Fred, Luke Shaw, Raphael Varane, Lisandro Martinez and David De Gea all starting.
Now